Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga by the Window. My name is Claudia. Today we're doing a happy rising flow for the morning to prepare your body, your spirit, and your mind for the day ahead of you. For this flow, I recommend you grab a block or a tall book, as well as a blanket, a pillow, or something soft for under your knees. And that's it. Let's get started. Plant your feet in the center of your mat. Take a deep breath in, slightly bending your knees and reaching your fingertips towards the sun. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale out of your mouth, bending your knees slightly, pressing your feet into the soil. Raise your hands up and into the sun on your inhale. Feeling your heart open, exhale lower, and rise once more. We're going to do this a few more times at your own pace. As you exhale, your knees bend slightly, your fingertips graze your thighs, and as you inhale, you reach towards the sun, opening your heart. Open your palms to the heavens. God, please get in my head before I do today. Please help me work through any anxiety, any fear that I may have. I trust you. Please, God, get in my head before I do today. Touch your big toes together, bend your knees, placing your palms on your thighs, and draw circles to your left with your knees. Draw 4 circles to the left at your own pace, easily breathing through this movement. After your 4th circle to your left, we're going to draw 4 circles to your right. After your 4th circle to your right, settle your knees in center and gently guide your knees over your ankles and then back to straight. Forward towards your toes, back towards straight, and forward and back to center. Draw circles inwards with your knees now, pointing outwards, forwards, then in. Settle your knees and slide your fingertips down your legs towards the ground. Fold forward your belly button, touching your thighs before your knees and your nose reach one another, perhaps bending your knees so your fingertips touch the ground, or holding onto opposite elbows here. Place your weight backwards into your heels so you feel that stretch in your quads and in your hamstrings. Release your hold on your forearms. Place your fingertips on the mat, bending your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, look forward, opening your chest. Exhale, tuck your nose towards your knees, bending your knees as much as you need to step your feet back into a tabletop position. Draw circles with your spine to the right 4 times and then to the left. Settle your spine, sliding your fingertips towards your knees. Inhale, reach your hands up towards the sun, up towards heaven, opening your heart. Breathe here. Clasp your fingertips behind your head, moving your elbows far away from your nose. Engage your core and engage your glutes here. Engage your core, guide yourself back to center into tabletop with your left palm resting on the ground. Reach your right up towards the sun and thread underneath your left armpit. Perhaps remain with your left hand by your nose or straighten out your left hand behind your head, guiding yourself deeper into this twist. Place your left palm underneath your left armpit, reaching your right hand up and into the sun. Breathe as you open your heart and draw a few circles, reinviting mobility into your shoulder. Open your heart, reaching your fingertips far away from the mat, and place your hand back onto the mat. Left hand reaches for the sun this time, and thread underneath your right armpit. Again, placing your palm near your nose or extending your right hand behind you for a deeper twist. Right palm moves back underneath your right armpit. Extend your left hand up and into the sun, drawing a few circles before opening your fingertips, your heart further into your twist on your left side. Guide your left hand to meet the ground. Tuck your right knee in towards your nose. Really engage your core here and step your foot in between your palms. Perhaps place that pillow underneath your left knee. We're moving into a low lunge position. Left hip forward, right hip back. Straighten out your right leg in front of you, flexing your toe. And re-bend your right knee into a low lunge. Sit your hips back, straightening out your right toes. You can either flex or extend your left toes here. Breathe, really pulling your right hip back in your extended position, and bend your right knee, low lunge. Straighten your right foot, reaching your right toes to the sun, hinge forward. Place your block possibly near your right inside of your foot, placing your palm on that block or book. Tuck your left toes behind you and twist into your right side. Face forward with your heart, moving your block to the side. Bend your right knee. Draw circles with your hips for a hip mobility exercise here. So imagine that you're moving your hips through honey, really thick substance, really thick air. This is a little bit difficult, so breathe deeply here, guiding yourself with your hips rather than your knees. Settle your hips over your left knee. Bring your right ankle closer to the pillow. And move onto the ball of your foot, and then the heel of your foot. Onto the ball, and remain hinging forward a bit to feel that beautiful stretch in the top of your foot. Maybe placing the block near the inside of your right foot to gain a little bit more access, a little bit more of a stretch. Center yourself, placing your block off to the side. Right knee moving onto the pillow next to your left, palms on the ground, tabletop position. Reach your nose up towards the sun, curving your back. Inhale, exhale, tuck your chin in towards your chest, guiding your thoracic spine up towards the sun. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl into yourself. Move to center tabletop, guide your hips over to the right. Really stretching out your left side body as you breathe here, and over to the left. Shift your hips to the right. Shift your hips to the left. Guide yourself to center tabletop. Tuck your left knee in towards your nose, really compressing your abdomen. And step your left foot in between your palms. Left hip back, right hip forward in this low lunge. Reach your hands to your hips. Breathe here, feeling the full extent of your psoas stretch in your right side, perhaps bouncing a little bit to gain deeper access here. Inhale, and exhale, straighten out your left foot, reaching your left toes up towards the sun, tucking your right toes behind you. Pulling your left hip back and your right hip forward. Shift forward into your low lunge. Breathe, and shift backwards, straightening out your left foot. Shift forward, low lunge. And backwards, really stretching out your left hamstring. forwards, low lunge. Straighten your left leg out and shift your hips backwards. Place your block or book towards the insides of your left foot, placing your right palm on top and reaching out and open into your left side. Guide yourself back to center, remove your block or book. Left ankle moving towards the pillow in a 90-degree angle. Tuck your right toes if they weren't already, and guide yourself onto the ball of your left foot and then the heel. Onto the ball of your left foot and shift back onto your heel. Last time, move onto the ball of your left foot, replacing that block or book to the inside of your left foot, hinging forward until you feel that stretch in the front of your ankle. Move your block off to the side. We are finished. Frame your left foot with your hands, remove your pillow, and guide yourself into a plank position briefly before moving back into a downward facing dog. Ever so slowly pedal out your feet, your left and then your right, keeping contact with the heel of your foot to the mat when the other lifts. Shift yourself forward into a plank position before sitting onto your left hip with your knees bent, your ankles crossed, mermaid position. We're moving into a position where we stack our knees in a line, or perhaps straighten out your bottom leg with your right leg crossed on top. No matter where your stretch lands, reach your fingertips up toward the sun and place your right arm on the ground with your left reaching over. Feel that stretch in your entire left side body and take 5 deep breaths. Through center, place your left palm on the ground, perhaps your forearm as well, reaching your right arm towards the sun. 4 deep breaths here. Through center, all your weight on your glutes, and just slowly guide yourself, knees to touch, ankles to touch, moving onto your right hip, and finding either stacked knees or straightening your right leg below you, finding your version of this hip stretch. Sweep your hands up towards the sun, place your left forearm or palm on the ground beside your left hip, reaching your right hand up and in towards the sun. Feel that beautiful stretch in your right side body. We'll remain here for 5 deep breaths. Through center, placing your right palm on the ground, your left up and into the sun. 5 more deep breaths. All your weight on your right hip, keeping your right forearm or palm on the ground. Slide your right hand behind you, bending your knee, reaching your fingertips towards the back of your head, stretching out your armpit and your pecs here. You can remain with your knees stacked here or follow me as I place my left ankle, knee towards the sun behind me. As we remain in this stretch and we breathe, ask again, God, please get in my head before I do today. Please relieve any festering anxiety, any fear, any misconceived notions, any sarcasm, any anger, any misguided words or thoughts, so that I can just speak with purity, with kindness, and with love, so I can speak and act as you would, Jesus. Move onto your belly, straightening out your knees behind you, palms framing your chest. Move into a low cobra or a high upward facing dog for a moment. Release your shoulders, release your stomach. Just breathe deeply into this openness. Lower your belly onto the ground with all your weight in your left side now, reaching your left palm out beside you, fingertips near or grazing the back of your head. Either remain with your knees stacked or your right foot behind you with your right knee facing up towards the sun. Again, breathe here. Relax your shoulders, release your hips, release your stomach, release your facial muscles, and simply allow yourself to open here. Stack your knees if they weren't already. Using the strength of your right and left palms, guide yourself to sit. Sit however is comfortable for you today. I'm going to sit in a cross-legged position. Perhaps you even sit on the pillow. Reach your fingertips towards heaven. Breathe in God's presence. Thank your body for moving today. And place your palms facing up on your knees. God, please get in my head before I do today. Please relieve me of any misconceptions that I slept with last night, any anxiety, any worries. Because I know you give me what I can handle. And though I'm handling it, I need your guiding hand. I need you to tell me how to be kind, how to think and act without judgment. I ask you, God, please get in my head before I do today. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out of your mouth. I thank you so much for practicing with me today. Share this with someone who you think may enjoy or need it, and I'll see you soon.